my tea. That's my tea.
That's your tea? That's mine.
So the return of a legend.
Return of the
Kangoolie. Kangoolie is back. Only because we actually got around finally to applying for a logbook. And the fact that, to be honest, we can't be asked to do any customer stuff today. So we thought we'd play with this. Because that's a responsible and sensible business decision to make.
It most certainly is, Al.
So we have got this bit of rust here. We'll bring you in here in a minute for a closer look. That we've had since I first got it.
Yep.
But luckily enough, as I also do Kangoo hoarding, we've got a Kangoo spares van, haven't we? A white one.
We have.
So what we've also been and done is because the... Hang on. Dun, 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 dun. Because some bits on the white one are a bit better than bits on the green...
Yellow
was originally blue, shit-coloured one. We decided that we'd have a day of taking bits off the white one and putting it on the
brown,
green, blue, yellow one before we obviously, because we're going to have to paint this at some point in a minute.
Yeah.
But there's no reason why we can't drive it around looking like this, because it's individual. BMW gave us a choice. You could order a BMW individual. We've just invented it for four-wheel drive Kangoos.
We have.
No one's going to know that that's not me, are they? So
not.
basically, I've got two doors, a side-loading door that we haven't got off yet. That's better than this one, apart from Al might have hit it with a digger and we might have pop it back out a bit. We've got that bit of floor. It's just attached to another van.
Yep.
So I reckon when it stops pressing it down, we go and huzzah that bit off.
Yep.
Because you're the welding department. And I'm going to fit some doors. I've hoovered on it and removed the mouse nest. It's quite impressive, the mouse nest is like that in a way.
Was it?
Yeah, I think she was old. It must have come with the mouse nest. It wasn't a modern one.
Did it have like an old rocking chair or something?
No, they got some as a dustbin liner and then some shopping bags and stuff. Made themselves a little home. Ooh. So I've evicted. Well, I didn't have to evict them. They'd already gone. And then basically, in theory, if we lift it up in a minute, figure out which rear calipers we need, because I think these are the handbrake paws. It's a very Renault thing. Are seized.
Okay.
And I've happened to stood right underneath the roof leak. Haven't done that if I tried. Not that this top quality building leaks at all, you know.
No.
And then basically we've also snaffled the wooden lining kit, which is round here somewhere, out of the other one. This is much better than the one in this.
So we've got the floor and the sides, haven't we?
Got the floor, the sides, and then basically we'll throw that in once we've welded that bit up.
Indeed.
And then order some brake calipers. And then in theory, the Kangoolie is fit for a Ministry of Transport roadworthiness test.
Yeah.
And then I can drive it around before we paint it, unless we get really, really going over the top and paint it. I have painted my father. I painted my father's little Citroen C15 in a day once with some tractor paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. He didn't like it white, so I rubbed it down. He always wanted a French grey van, so I got some Ferguson grey close enough, rubbed it down, and it looked really good for years.
Nice.
Not that we're suggesting we start into that.
No.
Right. So we'll come in the people and show them the rust. If I move this top quality, this door is white.
It is.
By the bird shit and the greenery on it.
White with a...
White with a tinge.
Tinge of bird shit.
Tinge of bird turd on it. Right. So you won't have to be a rocket scientist to notice that we have a bit of self-lightening going on here, don't we?
Yes, we do.
And we could almost call that a hole. I mean, if we were less responsible motor engineers, we could just put a bit of trim over that and pretend like it's not there.
With lots of, like...
That is an option.
Stuff.
We could put some rust cure on it, some snot, and then stick the trim on. Because if you put the trim on, you wouldn't tell it was there. Have you seen? Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, I think we'll
we'll do it properly before those bits snap off, because we've got those bits. Don't try and take them off the other one. Just cut them out in place, because they always break off those. So we need to fix that. And then I'm going to revolutionise the outside of it using body panels and cunning. Mm-hmm. And then obviously what we are finally going to have to do is attend to the fact that Al tried to steam it off when it was green, made some bits of it yellow, but it didn't really work.
No.
Got a bit of peeling going on up there on the roof. I have taken the roof rack off for the moment because it was fitted by cretins and it used to leak. So I've cured the fact that it leaks, and then we'll attend to the roof rack at a later date, because I didn't realise that they'd also cut the middle of the roof rack out, so it's just like a metal frame with a big hole in the middle of it.
Oh, so it was just
Yeah, but it's going to want some love, and to be honest, does it really need a roof rack apart from the fact it looks cool and you could
I
bottom
think it
line?
looks cool. You put a spare wheel on it.
I haven't got a spare wheel. That had never occurred to me before.
We've got a kangoolie outside that we
No,
could take.
I don't think
Is it
you'll
not the same
find
size?
that. No, they're different size rims.
Oh.
I'll have to work on that. There was a whole four-wheel drive Kangoo tracker with some engine electrical problems on Facebook Marketplace that ends today. There's not a lot of money. It's a bit serious to buy one just for a wheel in it. I resisted the temptation of buying another one yesterday, so I'm going to put that idea in the back of my mind. Not buy another broken Kangoolie, but it is the tracker version with the twin side loading doors and the seats. Ooh. Perfect for family transport. So if you haven't seen it, it's on. Well, actually, by the time you've seen this, it's sold anyway. But it was like a start bid of 550 quid, and I was like, man, needing it was in Durham. And I was like, Durham's quite a way away. And I bought enough toot. So I think my windscreen wiper might have broken. The rubbery bits fell off of it. Look, God, you buy all these vintage vehicles, you know, and just leave them lying around in edges and stuff. But I'll fix that. That'll be fine. That'll pass an MOT test.
Yeah.
Might have to splash out and pay for some wipers. Sort these headlights out. Right, Fudgy. Cutting lumps off of dead vans.
Yep.
I'm going to change the doors first, and then I'm going to lift this van up and decide which brake calipers I need. Take the wheels off, work on that. And then I might want to, because I don't think we got the right drop links on the front, and I've been meaning to shorten them for an age. Because they work, but they're about this long when I think they need to be about that. That's fine, that'll be perfect.
That'll be all right.
Just cut me off. You're going to switch your mic off. I'm going to get me whacker gun because I'm good with that.
Whacker, whacker,
right,
whacker.
so we go out here. We're off to the spares Kangoo to see if we can scrounge a slightly better siding door, even though I've put a big dent in it. Now you'll hear the harmonious noises of Fudger. Spares Kangoo. And round here will be a little bloke with a rip saw. And his microphone turned off.
My microphone is turned off.
Do you want to turn it on? Do.
And we're back in the room.
Right. So obviously you are extracting this good bit.
Yes.
From this van. We need that.
So yeah, as you can see, I've gone
right
because I can't quite get in under this lip with a.
You're going to go through that top quality French tin using a nice Milwaukee blade and another rubbish Titan Pro because ours was too tight to buy a Milwaukee one.
This isn't actually too bad.
No, to be honest, for the amount we use them, I kill them anyway because I'm horrible to them. So I can get a Milwaukee one and be horrible to it when we've made a load more money from the YouTubes.
Yeah.
When we've loads more people who have subscribed, watched our stuff, and we're making a fortune like everyone thinks we make.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Well, possibly. So I'm going to go and attempt to get that door off, even though I may slightly have parked it against a dead Mark 1 LT35, but I've got a cunning plan.
Okay.
Right, we're on it. So, slightly dented, ruined, full of bog side door. Better side door that I've straightened out using cunning and a hammer. That's not bad at all, actually. I haven't dropped or bent yet, but this doesn't really matter because this one's rubbish. Just remembering not to lean anything against a big shiny silver ML. New door rubber, better door, no big pile of bog here. Admittedly, little dent there. We can live with that. That's much better. Little bit of alignment needed. I think that's the front door doing that, isn't it? Now we can work on that. Yeah, it must be the front door doing that, so that's fine. Good enough. Almost. So you have cut this massive repair panel. You're a fucking good man, aren't you?
So yeah, that's cut out. There's a couple of little bits that I'm going to repair before I stitch it on. So I'll repair it from
It's a little bit thin there, but to be honest, I don't think that's what really hurts.
Mind you, once I've got it welded to the bottom
I
of it,
think
can
it's just,
build it
yeah,
up.
I think we have to remember that poor old Kangoolie is older than Christ on a bike. And look, this is. So I reckon what we do now is we try and get these out of here.
Yeah.
And then we'll take the two M1s out, and then if we hocks the bumper off,
Yeah.
might as well.
Might as well, because when I'm going to be welding, I'm going to end up.
Yeah, and I mean the bumper's pretty horrible anyway. So I try and pick the holes out and see if we can actually get in there to get them out. Because obviously they're going to be full of years worth of crud. They don't look too bad. Ooh. Actually, they don't look like they're actually screwed into anything. So that's...
You don't know your own strength.
Oh,
Look at that.
Look at that. No plastic.
Keep those.
And we'll just throw them in the spares kit in there. Actually unscrew remarkably easily for...
I thought they were going to shear off, to be fair.
Well, I'm assuming they must be screwed into plastique. Because they cannot be... Unless they are into metal, and we got extremely lucky. I don't think there's plastic receivers in there, do you? And the fact that I'm not using a whacker gun for this is amazing, so I seem to use a whacker gun for everything.
You do. You do.
Yeah, I get told off doing stuff like that because you do ruin a lot of things. Those whacker guns, I mean, you looked at me yesterday with those massive grey ones and you were like, do you know how much trouble those guns can cause?
Oh, mate, we'd shear off so many bolts.
Well, no, it's on the other side when you're trying to undo stuff that someone's done up with one. Remember the transit crank bolts?
That took me an entire
That's
bloody
what
day to get
drilling.
3 bolts.
Yeah, because
three bolts out.
they'd been murdered up with a big whacker gun.
Yeah.
Right, that's 3 bolts there. What size are the ones on the outside?
On the outside, next size up from what you had, I
I
think.
reckon this one I've got here. Yes, they are. Oh, blimey, everything is coming undone today. Do you want to see if the one your side undoes?
Shall I?
Go
Wait,
on,
this
one
will
will
break
shear
now
off.
and I'll look like a right.
Yeah,
Muppet.
it's your birthday tomorrow, that's why everything will go wrong now. Oh yeah, it's me birthday.
It's making shear off noises.
Oh.
Oh, I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah, once it's warmed up, it will come easier.
Yeah. There we go.
Right, I've got a strange little plastic clip thing there that I've actually managed to extract without breaking. And there's another one here. Here.
Here.
Yeah, I'm bashing my microphone on my chin, which will be really annoying for everyone, because it'll be making beard scraping noises. Right, that's that out.
Just one niggly biddly one for the ends of the.
Right, does this now fall off of here?
There should be another screw at the front bit there.
Oh, there is, yeah.
Uh,
Can you pass me the diddly little one? There's a 10mm socket with a thingy pushed in the end and a little tiny ratchet. I reckon that's the one. Because of course I've technically adjusted the end of these bumpers to make them fit a stupid set of tyres.
right, there's the ratchet. I've just got to locate the 10mm.
Where's the socket? There, you've got.
Yeah, I'm on about the end.
It's there. I just put it down a minute ago. That one.
I thought you meant it was still in the socket.
No, it goes in the. Is that smaller than that? Yes, it definitely is. Or is that just me? No, it's a diddly one. But... Let's try that one. It's a really diddly one. Can't be any diddlier than that, can it?
Smaller than that.
Third time lucky. Third time's the charm. Yeah, fits like a big glove. Oh, don't do one up to the side. I think that's got, yeah, that's falling off. Don't quite know. I'm assuming that we'll have to sort of close the door. Yes, you do. Close the door to make it fall off.
Okay.
Right, hang on. Pull that now. This. That's a top quality bit of.
Ooh.
You might want the one off the other one. I think that's right. What does that make? Oh, that makes access a lot better. Yeah, because there isn't much else here. What else is holding that in there then? Oh, it's got a couple of tens on the bottom, and you could have that whole carrier out. You got that? Marvellous. It's going to be an 8 now, isn't it? No, we are right. It is a 10. Doop-de-doo! Nice simple little vans these take apart. I've got a zip tie on the end there. I've got a zip tie on either end. Quality. The bodgers have been here for some reason. Where's me? What is the zip tie actually holding on to? The mud flaps?
Yeah, your plastic trim. Your,
Oh.
your inner arches.
Oh, is it? Yeah, they'll probably rub against me stupid tyres now.
There we go.
Right. Oh yes, quality. Ooh, look at that for a proper piece of working area.
Actually, it looks very off-roady with the bumper missing, doesn't it?
Yes, well, what we're going to just try a minute before I throw these other doors out in the scrap is that the central locking modules work in these doors. Because they probably take a bit of waking up. There's only, that one doesn't work. Oh, something went then, didn't it?
That was a click. Oh, he's not closed properly, is he?
No, you have to doubly click him, don't you? So he's doing something. Right, I'm not going to throw the other doors away. Until I'll take all the units out of them. Just don't think we've got the lockings.
Oh.
Side door works. It's just the back.
Just the back.
That's, wonder if, hang on. Oh, I've broken that now. Strangely enough, the key in the lock door seems to work with this, isn't it?
That's bloody good.
Yeah,
You changed the locks, didn't you, Al?
No, I didn't. Anyway, that's fine. We can deal with that in a bit. I'll swap the lock unit over. And what I'll probably do is let you go. You want to waz that in there? Ooh. Need to bend the top of that door in somehow, because I think that might be where Al hit it with a digger the other day. Didn't like that very much.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from the fact it's white and the rest of the van is blue, you wouldn't know we touched that, would you?
No.
So
it's fitted quite nicely, I think.
Yeah, only want to think you could weld much, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I know, right?
So we have put a new bit in to replace the old bit that we cut out of another van because this one was rubbish. So we'll put some over it. And I did fill it up with a load of goo in there earlier, didn't I? Which has been dripping on your trainers for the last half an hour. We need to put the bung back in there because someone appears to have cut a hole into the floor for some reason, don't know why. And bumper back on, under sealy.
Yep.
Then we just got to lift it up in a minute. The calipers seem to have fixed themselves.
Self-fixing calipers.
Well, I did oil them and wiggle them around, and then oil them and wiggle them around. They leave them disconnected, and now they do actually. They've got quite a spring back in them, so there's a possibility that the handbrake pulls may have restored themselves. That's an 80 quid saving, but we'll see. I've got the handbrake cable hooked back up this side. Just got to hook it back up in the middle.
Yep.
And then we'll have to paint this, undershill it, and put the bumper, or the new to it bumper that isn't quite the same as the original bumper, but is better. There's a slight pattern difference on them, but I don't think it's. I'm not going to notice. I don't care.
I can't. I could just about see the.
Yeah, there's a line on the side of the original, but the original is nearly broken in 3 pieces. So we'll use the standard diesel bumper, and then if I have to attack it with a rip saw and cut lumps off of it, like I did last time to make it miss the tyres, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be all right.
Plan. So with me new bit fitted and painted, we take that off for a minute. We're going to just wax the oil on this bit. We have obviously Schultzed it, so we're going to use some Buswell chassis wax all over this bit and make a mess in the back, and then I'm going to put the wooden floor in, the bumper back on. Now I have filled this entire cavity behind here up with chassis wax already, and then that'll hopefully stop the little beggar rotting out for a little bit longer. After a bit of rejuvenating on the central locking, nothing serious, mainly like lubricating, I have refitted the rear bumper, put this ear trim back in so it's over the top. It's not screwed down yet, can't quite remember why, I was finding some screws. Hooshied the new to it wooden floor in there, but we are now Kangoo painting because we have decided we might have a yellow Kangoo. So we thought while we were here, and it all works, we might as well, apart from this bottom door latch is a bit tacking, alright, you need to beat on it a bit. So I have ordered one of those chevron kits to go across the back of it so that you can reflectively see it from the moon. Obviously I've got to paint that bit yellow first, and then I have started sanding on the rest of the bodywork to remove the remains of the horrible green rollered nasty job that someone put on it. I'm going to show you that now. Ooh, and we fixed the handbrake. So if you need to fix your handbrake, your calipers, what you do is cover them in freon oil, leave them unhooked for about a month, fix themselves. So as you can see, the Kangoo is now quite yellow. I have done this bit, as you may see by the state of me, because I spent every evening now covering myself and most of the workshop twice over in yellow dust. Everything has a tinge of yellow. I've managed to get most of the green off. I've got to finish sanding on the roof and the front grille and the back quarter this side. I'll bring you around here and then we'll get back into the, which is not really very exciting, but we'll put a bit of time lapse of rubbing a van in. Then basically I'm thinking AA yellow. I don't think it'll look bad. I mean, with its chevrons, a yellow light bar on the roof with the flashies. Fudgy's singing because he's got his headphones on in the background. So he's handy in the middle of a YouTube video. Also grinding as well. So, and he's burnt his finger just in case you didn't hear. Completely in his own little world. He's whistling away back there. I would turn the camera around, but we've seen enough video of him singing with his headphones on. So, got to get the nasty green off the wing mirrors, but I might have another set, so that may be easier just to change them, and I'm going to need to strip them off for the paintings. Headlights need a bit of loving, because they're a bit sort of all the knackers peeling off of them, and obviously the grille, and then we need to scooch the front bumper off. The remainder of the plastic trim, probably the roof aerial, we'll have that out because it's easy. And then maybe the window rubbers. I haven't quite decided yet because there's a possibility of maybe painting the door shuts, but that's a lot more work. And I could probably deal with, we've got blue door shuts, it'll be all right. So what I've got left to do on this side, obviously, is the bottom off the sill. We'll scruff this up a little bit just to allow adhesion, and obviously not massively. Got to get rid of the last of that, all of this. The black amorite that they've painted on this galvanised rail here, because that's a brilliant idea that was. And then obviously we need the fuel cap out, and we may just whip me back bumper back off again because we have trial fitted it. Cut it a little bit, as you've seen earlier, to make it miss me stupid wheels. And then I think with a bit of sort of handle masking, possible removal, and a bit more work, Kangoo is somewhere near a coat of bright yellow paint. This is not Ferrari quality painting. I would like to point out that this thing just needs to be one colour and respectable looking. Then we can put some decals on it. It's a big bar flashy light, chevrons on the back, and I don't know what we're going to do with it. I suppose it's some description of recovery vehicle. I mean, if you broke down off-road in your mobility scooter, we'd be on it, wouldn't we? Because we could just put it in the back, but it's not exactly going to go towing lorries out or anything. But it's a useful tool. So we'll sort of set it up as a useful whizzy round little, can be a yard wagon, can it? That's pretty much all the green gone, Fudger.
It's a bit yellow.
I'm very yellow.
Yeah, I'm very white. It's like I've been doing stuff I shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, that's
like sanding down filler.
Filler back in the 90s, baby. Maybe the 2000s. Cunning plan. I'm going to pull you off a filler on a 4-track because you're quite happy. You need something different to do for the afternoon.
Yeah.
So, I've got to get the rest of there's the random, I think this had like a roof blimp or something. I don't know what it had stuck on the roof, because it's got a circle at the front of fiberglass and a circle at the back, but it's not covering anything, so I'm assuming someone stuck something on the top of it at some time. But it's not, the green is over the top of it, so I'm assuming it was obviously airport VAT wagon with something on the roofs and flashy lights. We don't know, it doesn't matter. So, wing mirrors, oft. Yeah, bumpers, oft. This one obviously is test fitted, but it's 2 here and then 2 under the bottom. 1 here, 1 there, 1 on the bottom, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Back door trims, we'll pop them off, they slide sideways, I think. We don't need these ones, we need the 4-wheel drive ones, which we've got to take off. The headlights can come out.
Yep.
And then the plastic front grille might as well come out, because I think that's going to need to be picked apart to be painted. And then we might look at ocking the door handles. I know the front door cards might be a pest to take off, especially now I've filled all the door pockets full of plastic clips. Just to give you that extra smash when you take it off.
For the full on
spreading effect. Yeah. But the back door handle should be relatively easy, and it's sort of, I'd rather take them out, paint behind them, put them back on.
Oh, definitely.
I think so. And I'm not sure I'm going to make my mind up on whether these are going to come out. I think they do come out. I think you wind the window down, they should pull out as one complete.
Pop that out.
Yeah, we'll look at that once we've got the wing mirrors off. So I'm going to go and sand to death on the roof.
Yep.
You might as well start at the front, because hopefully all the filler dust will blow that way and cover the forklift and someone else in the yard.
Beautiful.
And all the fiberglass dust, obviously, and then I'll just get a bit more covered in it, and we'll put some time lapses on, and it'll be all huzzah, and then we'll be ready to mask it once we've found some, prime it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Marvellous.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Right, so paint, so possible, right. We were considering yellow until we just looked at the fact that yellow is going to cost me like 185 quid, and I'm feeling a bit tight. So, perhaps we might abandon the yellow, unless, well, we have got, because this paint mixing system is a bit gacky, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you've got like sun yellow.
Well, I mean, this tub here is, I mean, if I put, ooh. I don't know what the fuck that appears to. Yes. That might come to life. I think the paint mixing scheme may have. Oh, I don't know. It turns. It's possible. That is very sun yellow, isn't it? And I think I might have accidentally put the red top in it. So it's going to make us an orange.
That's a sun yellow. So that's like an orangey kind of yellow.
Well, we can have a look at. Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah. It's a bit fucking orange.
That's like.
I mean, I know it is a paint mixing scheme. I mean, admittedly, it's a paint mixing scheme that we haven't used for ages. And I don't think we've got the mixing. We haven't paid the people for the mixing thing. That is a bit orange, isn't it?
Yeah, it is orange.
I mean, we could have an orange van. I don't know how I managed to. Which way round do the lugs go? Because. No, that's them in, isn't it? So we need to be in, out. Right, so we have got possibilities of. I can't remember what colours are on this scheme. So, what's that? That's silver. It's easier to do this than it is to attempt to look. That's luminous yellow. That's going to be a bit OTT, that, isn't it? I mean, we can.
Sweatbands and. Oh,
fuck yeah! I think that one might have gone. Has that one gone south? Yeah, I think that's gonna. I think she might turn up. I mean, trouble is, this thing was a sort of an acquisition more than a use, wasn't it? That's a turquoisey blue. I think they're. Well, it's almost a fit for the bin, isn't it? That's purple.
Yeah, no, you don't want purple.
You want purple? What else is here? Silver. We've got lots of silver.
Organic yellow.
What colours?
Hang on a minute.
That looks like a. Ooh, that might do it.
That's like.
Is it salvageable?
Oh, well, the thing is turning.
We got racing purple, racing red. What did we work this one out to be, or don't we know? Silver. Got lots of silvers.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a bit.
That's yellow.
That's definitely fucking yellow, isn't it? There's enough there. Is that a bit too blingy yellow, though? That is going to be, unless we mix it up.
Unless you had a bit of orange to it, just to tone it down a little bit. Well, mind you, that'll brighten it up, that.
Or do we go with the factory? I mean, that green's a nice colour.
I think the green will look
I don't know whether it's going to look almost a bit. We could do with the mustardy yellow. I mean, we could attempt cracking the mixing scheme back into life and bodgily throwing everything in a tin and stirring it up. And we've got nothing to lose.
Well, this is base coat, right?
No, that's not. That's colour. Straight colour.
Is it straight colour?
That's not base.
Oh.
Not as far as I know. Well, look at it. It's a clear cut. It's not. I'm pretty damn sure it is straight colour. So, it will say on the side of the tin, I expect.
Right, let me put this back on a sec so I don't
cover yourself
cover
in some
myself
paint.
in paint because they'd just be.
They need, yeah, I think just checking. Yeah, no, I was about to say I think they need to be pointing inwards, isn't it? No, they definitely. That's it. They all need to be pointing in. So spin the other two. That's it. Like that.
Is that it?
Yeah, if you look at all the ones we've just picked up,
That still feels a bit...
Yes, because you've got one pointing in. Don't put that's it. They need. Look at the other ones. Look at all the other ones. See?
Yeah. I don't trust it though.
No, I wouldn't.
All right.
I don't think it's base. I think it's straight colour. I acquired the whole thing from somewhere.
Organic yellow, high coverage, base mix, MP32.
Yeah, but that's base mix as in a base colour mix, not as in base coat.
Yeah.
I think you'll find that straight colour, because base would be much thinner. I don't know, we're not really painters. I mean, there's only one way.
That's when it's dried, that's quite
It's
nice.
got, yeah, racing yellow. I mean, whether that's, I mean, there was possibility that paint's going to have some use. Should we just sort of throw stuff in cans and stir it up, and then we'll see what comes out?
Okay, we've got an empty can, we can chuck it in.
No, we'll just throw it in that one.
Yeah? What we're going to put in there, Al?
Well, we're going to have to turn the camera off, go on the Googles and find out how you darken a yellow. Because I'd like it more musty. One would assume. We've got black.
Yellow as well. That's like an orange.
That's an orange.
But that is actually yellow, that is sun yellow.
Yes, it might look a bit like the sun. There's the day glow yellow that we're not sure that's any good.
Cool, that would brighten it right up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to brighten it up. I want to tone it down. Let's go and it turns the camera off. Or we just paint it the same green as the recovery truck. Because we have a big tub of that. And we have got a massive tub. If you pop the lid, that thing over there. Hang on, you can have this a minute. I think that, according to the side of it, is racing red. I'm not sure on what all that is racing red, isn't it? Or do we have a van that ends up looking like a blinking fire engine? That is very red. Now, I don't know where that came from. I mean, I've got khaki green, but we're not doing that because I've just spent hours taking khaki green off of it. Or do we go with the green, the recovery truck green? I mean, there's 2.5 litres of it now. Right, well, I better go and answer the phone.
So?
Well, we have made an executive decision. So we decided that as we were probably going to end up with a very strange coloured yellow van.
You don't want to look like Banana Man.
We don't want to look like Banana Man. And unless we change our mind in the next 2 days, which is possible, we have got a big tub of this. So it could go that colour, which is a big, basically I mixed every tin of paint we had left over together about a year ago, stirred it up for a laugh, and that came out.
It's one of a kind colour.
Yes, it's going to be a problem if we damage anything.
Yeah, then we'd have to paint it yellow, wouldn't we?
Well, there is probably enough to paint that to match that, so we could paint that to match that.
Yeah.
Because it'll go over that, I think, without too much ag. Racing red's too much. It's going to look like a fire engine.
Yeah, most definitely.
Unless I feel particularly generous in the next 2 days, and then we might buy some yellow. I'm going to consider it this evening. So this is the end of this one for a minute, because basically we are to a point now, apart from sorting that out and doing the finals with some Scotch Brite and a good clean off.
Yeah, because we're not going to go down the whole hog of making it mint and doing all the dents.
Well, I've already explained that. No, I'm not doing any dents. It's got dents.
No.
I mean, the bonnet looks like it's been hit by 15,000 hockey balls. The roof is bent all the way, like it's all. I mean, I have straightened it out by hitting it with a hammer. So, at the end of the day, this van, I mean, like, we might get all excited and put a bit of filler in there.
Yeah.
That might be about it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if we were going for knocking in highs and lows, we're going to be here for 6 months. And it is a beaten to death 55 plate diesel Kangoo.
Yeah, and it's going to be used
as a van.
As a van.
So I think cunning planet current, green, and it might change by next week, but when you come back for the next episode, you'll know. So if you think that's a horrible colour, you can let us know in the comments, and we really need to paint it.
Yeah, what do you guys reckon?
What do you guys reckon? I think green.
Or
we could buy some yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Caterpillar yellow, like you said.
I've got a litre of Caterpillar yellow, but I ain't going to paint
that. That's not going to be enough to do that.
So we could go, we used to like painting things cap, so it could go Caterpillar yellow, it can go AA yellow, which I think is what it is at the moment, or whatever you want it, it's yellow.
Yellow.
Or I think I'd rather have it a mustardy yellow if we're going rather than a Daytona yellow, or we have got a big tub of green, so we could just have it to match the recovery truck that's staying.
Yeah.
Because before we painted everything green, I painted everything blue.
I think it'd look good as the matching pair with the 6D diesel decals on it.
It's not very, yeah.
You know.
Okay. I think it's green.
What,
unless we change our mind, yes. Green. Right. I need to go home and edit a video.
Yeah.
So that we got something for this evening, because we're doing that cutting it really fine to the time thing again.
We never do that.
Never do that. I have got 3 other ones half edited.
Ooh, you're getting ahead of yourself. Getting ahead of
yourself. Right. Thank you very much for watching our stupidity. There you are. We had to move it in here because it rained. We haven't got any more space. Al, Fudge, 6D diesels.